everyone, today we are making some Pav Bhaji, and actually literally what that means is that it is a vegetable and Pav is actually means bread. So you can see behind me here I have little kind of dinner rolls. I got these from the Indian store. You want to make sure that they're not sweet. So I've got a few of those and we're going to deal with those in a little bit. And in the first steps, let me show you what we have for ingredients. Okay, so we're going to start off with actually cooking our vegetables first. And I have about a half a cauliflower. I'm making enough for the 6 of us for dinner today. We've got a couple of friends coming over. You can use actually any vegetables that you really want. I like to use cauliflower. I have some bell pepper here. I have 2 bell peppers. And the main ingredients really is that you want to have plenty of potatoes. So here I have about 5 or 6 potatoes. They've been peeled and cut into kind of quarters or 6 of those potatoes. And then later on we're going to deal with these. So we're going to start cooking the vegetables, but then we're going to cut up our onions, tomato, cilantro. I'm going to use some butter. I have some garlic as well, a couple of limes, and then here is our main spice, which is the Pav Bhaji. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is take this part and I'm going to go ahead and put it into the pressure cooker. So like I said, I have the cooker going out behind me, and in between what I'm going to do is cut up my onions, tomatoes, and start making the masala for the Pav Bhaji. This is actually a favorite of our whole family. You get a way to get the kids to eat some more vegetables. They usually enjoy it. It is cheating a little bit because you have to add a lot of butter, but it's a fun dish. It is a dish that people make on the streets of Mumbai, and usually thoroughly enjoy with their bread. So we're going to start that right now. Okay, so here we go. Like I said, we are now ready to make the masala, and I've got a big pot. I used a larger pot today because I just don't know how much I'm gonna have, but I've put some oil in here, and I've in the meanwhile chopped up the rest of what I needed. These are 3 large onions. I'm not going to use all of them. I'm going to use about 2, and then I'm going to keep the rest for garnish. And then I have my, that was hot, I have my pressure cooker that is just still steaming the vegetables. I've turned it off by now. Hopefully the rest will, it'll cook in there. And I'm going to go ahead and add a lot of my onions. So if I was really smart about this, what I would have done is I'm actually going to serve this using my electric skillet because I want it to stay warm. When they make this in Mumbai, it's really fun. They have this huge like tawa, and it's like a large skillet right on the gas fire. And they make everything in there, including the bread and the vegetables, and they mash things up. And it's quite a production. So mine isn't as fun, but I'm going to try to serve it in that skillet so it stays hot. So while that cooks down, I don't really have too much to do while that cooks down. So what you'll want to do is take your bread, cut it in half, and spread it with plenty of butter. And that just helps to get things ready for when you are going to be, so when you're cooking and you're waiting for your guests. I'm going to make these kind of real time because I like the crunchiness and the warm bread. But it's always nice to get things ready so that you're not scrambling when you have people over and trying to have conversations with them. Okay, so I did something that I wasn't meaning to do, but we're going to figure out how to do this. Here's the bread. I've cut 1 loaf in half, and I accidentally melted the butter because I wasn't paying attention in the microwave, but I'm going to probably just use a spoon and spread it on there. Like I said, don't be shy with the butter. You want this bread to be nice and crispy and buttery, and it'll go really well with the vegetable. And behind me, I have the onions still cooking. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm just stirring it, just watching it, making sure that nothing burns. In the meanwhile, I'm going to get everything else ready. You can also see that I've cut up, here's the rest of the onion, the cilantro, and then I have the lemon ready. You can just kind of keep that ready. That's going to be for garnishing right on the plate. This is a lot of butter, but that's what makes it taste good, and that's what makes it get all crispy. And you want to do this for every one of the breads. Here's my onions. They're nicely browned. Almost there. Okay, so this is going pretty well. You can see that it's cooked down. I'm going to move this to the back burner for just a minute so that you guys can see what I'm going to do with the vegetables and how they've come out. I'm going to keep that one also on low or simmer so that that continues to cook. And hopefully these are done. Open this up. Do is I'm going to just mash these up, and you can see there's water at the bottom. That's okay. This is what I like about when I make the pav bhaji in this way, is because I can just use this one pot, get all of my vegetables all mashed up, and then I'm going to add them to the other pot and add some salt, maybe a bit more of the masala, and we'll see how it tastes. So, see, don't use too many pots. But that's the key. When you make these vegetables, a lot of people do the potatoes separately, then they're peeling the potatoes. Just peel the potatoes earlier. It's fine. That's good. I need something. I think it needs more salt.